Hello and welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. Today we're going to be working on the Ghostbusters Ecto 1 from Fanhome, issue 33, stage 125, gurney left rear wheel. Um so far on this gurney, it's been amazing. I am very impressed on the how they did it. So let me go ahead and get the parts out. If you've watched the other videos, you'll have seen what I'm talking about. They did a fantastic job on this gurney. So let me go ahead and get the bubble pack open. And there are some parts, additional parts from the gurney that are not part of the stock, stock gurney for patients. In particular, so let's first get out the GP screws, some AM screws, FM, AP. We'll put the M's over here, P's over here. We got the gurney from last time, this one piece left over. EP, YP, ABM. So we've gone past the A's, or past the regular. I want to say I saw something in here. There's no AAM. Thought I saw something about an AAM at one point. But these parts here in particular, just curious. Yeah, that's going to go on there like that. These pieces are going to hold the proton packs. And they're not identical. That's kind of odd. Or no, there we go. I'm sitting there looking at that. There's a pin on here that I didn't see on the other one. This is metal. This is metal. Metal. I think this is plastic, but it could be metal. The tire. And then we have more of these clips. And I know exactly how much fun those are. Some of these, when I did the last stage, were a royal pain in the behind. So that is all the parts. I carry a stack of those bubble packs behind me. ABM, that's pretty interesting, actually, to me. Let me see. Good, I do have room for it. Interesting to me, too, that I think I saw, as I was thumbing through the book, maybe those could be in the, because I have not finished mating the car together. So that's probably where I saw AAM and ZM. So first thing we have to do is we're going to take this wheel along with this part right here. We're going to put some screws through here, similar to what we've done before. They're going to be using these silver FM screws. And what those are going to do is hold the wheel in place. Come on, open. The bag does not want to open. It's playing hard to get. We get out two of these screws. Dip them in the oil, and I'll get it started first, and then I'll put the wheel in. What you have to do is get it to where it's just barely starting to come through. Then you put the wheel in place. And you tighten the screw the rest of the way down. Once you have both of them in there, the wheel will be tightly held in place. but still able to roll. So there's the second one going in. Tighten it down, and the wheel can roll. You get the paper towel, wipe the excess oil off. Okay, so take an AM screw here. This is the leg on this one has a joint in the middle of it on one of the legs. Let me make sure I've got the right one. I believe this is it. Yeah. I'm just looking to see how this is going to go on here. Okay, so the socket for the screw goes on this side towards me. And this will go on here like that. So let me get the screw dipped in oil. And we'll get this put on here. That is, I'm pretty sure that's very important that that is done correctly because, oh, there we go, dropped it. Because the gurney, I'm guessing it will work just like a regular gurney and it will actually latch in one direction and be able to collapse when you push it the other direction. It's not wanting to play fair or play nice. I think that's got it. Okay, yeah, it's going through. And it's got a thread into the other side. So now this will move relatively freely. Let me take the paper towel, wipe the excess oil off. And this is new. Just looking to see. Okay, so this opening part has to be facing up. This is going to lock in here like this. And yeah, that once that's in place, that it will actually stop it from going any further. So let me get the ABM. There's two of them, so there's one spare. Get the ABM screw here. Doesn't want to come out. Come on. Just one. That's the problem with these little bags is if you get up near the top, you can actually get it, catch it to where it doesn't want to come out. Now, I'm guessing it will go straight through this socket here. Yeah, perfect. Because with it not threading into this first piece, it's going to be a lot easier to get it in place. So this part has, the opening has to be up. I'll show you what I mean by the opening. There are two cup-shaped spots on these two pieces. Come on. Get on there. Thread in there. Come on. Might have been easier, and I will do this on when I do the right leg, to do it first. I think that's got to be that way. But thread it into the shorter piece first so that I can cut the threads without having to fight it. Don't want to tighten it too much because it's got to be able to move. there too much. And so I think that's not quite right. Yeah, that's not right. So I'll just swing it all the way around. Should be able to go. That's the way it goes. And see what it's doing is it's stopping from going any further. It's freely moving, but it stops it from going any further. By cup areas, I'm talking about here and here. You can see how it's kind of cup shaped, and that's going to actually latch onto the gurney itself. So the first one they want you to do is put an FM screw. Again, this is a little bit tricky, can be. Fortunately, okay, got both the FMs that I need out. Fortunately, these are identical. You got those two half clips, and this C clip is going to go on in a few minutes. Now, what I learned on the other leg was the easiest way to do this. Move these parts out of the way. The easiest way that I found to do this before is set this on here and then stick something. In my case, I'm using a sanding stick, not the sandpaper side, but the side that doesn't have any sandpaper. Laying it on there, laying it underneath there. That way I can put this. Come on, get back on there. I can put this screw in here without any real fuss. And once it's threaded, I can pick it up and tighten it the rest of the way down. That's snug, and it is free moving. So I'll do the same thing, except for I need to get that one back to where it was. Oops, wrong way. This one is going to go onto. Well, there's the problem. Not paying attention to what I'm doing, and I've got it backwards. I actually have this on the wrong leg, or on the wrong piece. So let's do this again. We'll turn this around so that I'm on the left leg. I was putting it in where the right leg is going to go. Get the screw. Set this under here. Set that on there. This should actually go in there relatively easy now, because it's already been threaded once. There, it actually catches pretty well there. Here, just looking, where's that go? Looking at this, there's mold marks right there in a bad spot. I should be able to work around it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Right there, there's mold marks that are actually literally, that are right where I'm going to have this part at. Let me see if I can get this to go up under here. Hold that in place. That's going to be, this one's going to be a little bit difficult, it looks like. Let me get the screw on here, get the oil on the screw, and we'll see what we can do here. This is a little bit trickier than any of them have been so far. Pull this back. That's not what I wanted. Not sure if you heard that in the background. I paused real quick because my wife was talking to me. But let's see if we can get this on here. This one's going to be tricky. I think maybe it is threaded. Tighten it all the way down. Move that out of the way. Double check this. It looks like it is complete. And so it does catch a little bit, not very firmly, but it does catch. You can see it does catch, and if you kick it, it will collapse. So this one will collapse, and so now it should be, it is. This wheel is just far enough down so that when you collapse it, it will connect. Okay, so let's see what's on the next page. Okay, so on here, just looking, so this is going to go on here. Okay, the end here is going to attach like this. Make sure I've got the right side because pointed out in the last video, one side is smaller, this side is larger, this side is smaller. So the screws, okay. And I actually put the other one on backwards last time. So where am I? There's my AP screws. There's two of them. This can only go on one side. It's going to go through there and latch like that. The screw is then going to go to the inside. So let me turn this around like that. And I found it was easier to attach it once it was attached to the gurney itself. That's got to be coming from the top side. So I'm going to grab 4 YP screws. Got 3. I'm going to grab the 4 YP screws. Put this on here. There's one started. You can see it's only the one started because I bumped it and it shifted. Another one. Number 3. And number 4. And I'll tighten them all down. The reason part of the reason I'm doing it this way is because with it on here, it's also easier to make sure I put that on the right side. I put it on the wrong side first time. On this one, I had it on the wrong side. So now this is going to be towards the outside. All your screws over here. This screw is going to be on the towards the inside. This is going to be an EP screw, and it is a silver screw. Get one of the two EPs out. And then I can turn this. The screw pushes straight through here. And it will actually tighten onto here. Tighten onto this C piece here. It's a little bit painful tightening that down. And you bring this up here, flip it around, bring the leg up, flip this around, and clip it on here, if it will. There we go. So it is now clipped on there like that, similar to this one, except for this one is on the inside. So you now have it being firmly supported. You see, I don't think it'll collapse. Just for giggles, let me tighten this screw a little bit if it will. Yeah, that's better. And so that is all we have to do on the gurney this time. Let me go ahead and set that out of the way. Get these last pieces here. And we have 4 GP screws that will have to go on here. We take this, you got the pin here, so it's going to go on this side. Pins, put the pin up, and you're just going to tighten. Did I lose a GP? Oh, no, it was underneath there. Thought I had lost one. But this is just going to go on here. Tighten it down. I'll get all 4 of them on, and then I'll basically dry fit them onto the gurney. For that, I need to lay the wheels down and turn it over. These are going to be where the proton packs sit. There's one. Get the other one on here. Snug, but not too tight. So the pin on the proton, on the gurney itself, you can see there's 3 holes, 2 holes. The 3-hole side is where the pin is. Should go on here. It's going to sit on there. Come on, get on there. It's going to sit on here like that. It's going to be held down, and the proton pack will be resting on the cushions. So that is all there is to do in this stage. Hope you're enjoying this. I am loving this gurney. It's actually a pleasure to build this gurney. Hope you're enjoying the overall video series. If you are, like and subscribe, hit the bell icon to be notified anytime I post a new video. Come on over to Hobby Time Modelers on Facebook, YouTube, and Discord. Links will be in the description. See what we're doing. Friday nights, we do a live stream. Sunday nights or Sunday afternoons, we also do one. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow. And I will see you on the next video.